Hi, this is Max Williams with United Real Estate, and today I'm in Eastern Henrico. More specifically, I'm in Varina, and today we're going to take a look at a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath home. This beautiful home is located here on a cul-de-sac, and we only have 3 other homes in the cul-de-sac. Therefore, you won't have a whole lot of traffic coming through here. If small ones or traffic is an issue for you, this might be a great location. We have a 2-car attached garage there on the side. Nice partial brick facade. And if you're all familiar with Ryan Homes is known for their floor plans. This home does not disappoint. Very, very nice floor plan. If you like open spaces, it might be right for you. If you still like to maintain some formal space, this home might be right for you as well. This home is coming on right about 3,450 square feet. So we've got plenty of space here on 3 levels. For my viewers that are up north or in other places where you commonly see basements, as you are well aware, we don't have a whole lot of basements here in Central Virginia, but that 3rd level actually is better from a value standpoint because an appraiser will count that 3rd level as regular square footage. Here in our area, they will not count basement. I don't care how nice it is. They won't count that with the same value that they do above grade finished space. So you get more bang for your buck with a finished 3rd level. Earlier today, I had a video and I talked about information, and I kind of wanted to continue on that theme here with this video. A famous ancient Greek philosopher from Compton once said, "He with the most information wins." And he was talking about business. And in real estate, that adage is actually pretty true as well. And I'll give you an example. Often we have situations where individuals will want to list a property or even buy a property, and they have no idea where the value should be. In real estate, the way we calculate or estimate value is by what has sold lately that is comparable to the home in question. And we refer to those as comps. Some sellers will think that their house is worth much more than it actually is, despite the advice of the agent and the evidence that they show via the comps, and price the house outside of the market. And the home will typically sit, and then they'll reduce the price or the listing will expire. And then by the time they get the price where it should be, they're frustrated, they're ready to go. The whole process has just been a nightmare because they didn't listen to their agent and they didn't pay attention to the information that agent provided. That person that's gone through that long drawn out process could be what we consider in the business a motivated seller because they just want to go. Also, a motivated seller is typically always the government or a bank, a foreclosure. Those entities must sell. They can't hold on to property. They've got to get it off the books regardless of price. I like to deal with motivated sellers because we know that in many cases we can get a good deal or a great deal in those properties. One of the things to keep in mind is that in order to take advantage of these deals, you often have to move quickly. And so you can't lollygag around. That's why it's important to have an agent that is full-time, that's able to pretty much show homes very, very quickly and not wait 4 or 5 days for an appointment. And then, of course, somebody else beats you to it. So information is important. One of the things that we have here locally is, I wanted to show this to you here. It took me a minute or two to look and see exactly what was going on there. We've got some discoloration by the door and a hole there. And only one of 2 things came to mind. Either somebody had a big dog and the dog aggressively tried to get in and ended up putting a hole in the sheetrock, or somebody's spouse got banished to the garage and just tried to claw the way back in for dear life. I don't know which one it was. But getting back to my statement earlier, that information is key. There are also situations where information is key that's not necessarily as evident. And here's my example. I have an individual I'm dealing with as a purchaser, and they like a home and we want to figure out kind of what the situation is. How motivated is the seller? What's the seller's situation? So we have technology now where we don't even have to call the other agent to set up an appointment. We just do it online. A lot of agents really like that. However, the downside to that is I don't have the ability now, if I use that tool, I don't have the ability to talk to that listing agent. That listing agent is information. Sometimes I'll call a listing agent, they'll say, Max, please just bring us an offer. We're so tired of not getting any showings or people not making offers, and we're just ready to go. My people are in a hotel. They need to sell this house before they can move to the next one. And that information, of course, is useful for me as a buyer's agent. I now know that we're dealing with very motivated sellers. And of course, motivated sellers are the best kind. If I did not call that agent, I wouldn't know the situation. And ultimately, my buyers could end up making an offer higher than probably what they should be. Okay? The other thing that I wanted to mention is our system also gives us the ability to tell how seasoned a listing agent is. So if I see a brand new agent listing a property, I know that they might be a little bit more forthcoming with some information than somebody that's been around the block for 5 or 10 years and kind of is a little apprehensive to share too much. Sometimes the new agents are just so eager to make something happen, they ended up getting into a nice little chat. And that chat with me is basically information gathering that I wouldn't otherwise have if I didn't engage them, talk to them, and ask those key questions. So a lot of people think that the life of a real estate agent is just simply showing houses in a late model import, and when you're not showing houses sipping lattes at Starbucks. It's not like that. It's a lot more to it. There is so much more to it people wouldn't believe. Also, it's important to deal with someone that can work in your best interest, that's experienced, and also that knows your local market. If you are in another area, make sure you let me know. We can link you up with somebody that has good expertise in your area, that knows your market. If you're a first-time buyer, if you're an investor, whatever you're looking to do, somebody that can represent you and represent you well, that's pre-screened. And one other thing that Ryan is known for is their bathrooms and master bedrooms. As you can see, we've got a really nicely laid out bathroom here. This shower looks much, much better than the last one I was in, that's for sure. And we got the throne tucked away here in the corner. Okay, we've got a really, really good layout. As you saw, we had dual closets, and then we've got a little step down area. This area is great for a home office, or if you just want to have a little sitting area, a little reading nook. I guess you could throw down some yoga mat there, any number of things. This third level you could actually use as a 5th bedroom. Now legally, or by standards, not necessarily legally, but by real estate standards, since there is no door, they didn't count that as a bedroom. But if a door were put there, this would transition into a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath home, and just shows really, really nicely. This home is priced about $30,000 less than what the county thinks it's worth. I think this is a great value, and it would probably go pretty quickly. Max Williams, 402-7788. I can be reached on Facebook under Richmond Area Foreclosures, on YouTube under my name, Max Williams, Realtor. Thanks so much for taking the tour. Have a great day.